on the previous episode.
Bounce, 13 seconds left. I go with the little Z spot and a deep corner route. Devin Hester, can he get his feet in? Yes, he can. Corner of the end zone. What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, episode 23 of the No Money Spent. And let's not waste any time. A very busy day. You're going to see we're making some squad downgrades. We quick sell JC Jackson, downgrade Tyreek Hill, power up Quentin Spain with the power pass we have from Tyreek Hill, and end up downgrading a bunch of players because we're going to end up getting a bunch of campus heroes, but we end up selling Tyreek Hill. This is, by the way, Thursday night. We're trying to get as many coins as we can to go into the campus heroes because you need coins to make coins. So we're going to get rid of Daniel Hunter, Ryan Jensen, Kwity Paye. We end up actually powering up Kwity Paye back to an 85 overall because we have a couple of 82, 84 power up passes available. Another one goes to Ronnie Stanley because we are actually going to put Trent Williams 86, Elijah Vera Tucker 86, and buy an LT 85 for 28k and do an 87 88 exchange set. We're just trying to go liquid as possible, get as many coins before Friday, but unfortunately we end up only pulling, I believe, an 88 Johnny Unitas, which only goes for about 65k. But at this point, I had already played, I'll go into it later, but I ended up playing some weekly games, selling my not selling my whole team, but selling the positions and trying to get as much coins as I can because I know I'm going to be doing the Reggie Bush set that came out Friday, where you get a bunch of nats through solos, through sets, etc. So yes, we get into the campus heroes. This is Friday morning. You're going to see 1989 overall called all conference players, with the best of them being like a Vince Young. We'll go into the stats a little bit, and then the master ends up being a 91 overall Reggie Bush. And to do these sets, to get the 89s, you either can spend 3.5k training in the store, or you can, it's 30-80 overalls for the 89s, and then eventually it ends up being 389s to go into the Reggie Bush set. You get Reggie Bush and you get 3 nat versions back of the 89s. You could choose whichever one you want. And we're going to go look into a couple of the best players. Vince Young 89, an improviser archetype, Entrell Roll, a slot cornerback with great speed. I think Langston Galloway, it's a basketball player. Joey Galloway, 91 speed, the fastest, I think, auctionable wide receiver. And then Brian Dawkins, a fan favorite safety with good zone. And then finally the Reggie Bush, a little low on the speed, to be honest, only 90 speed and 91 overall. But you're going to see you can get the 89 overall campus heroes for 3.5k training. And as well, with every promo comes missions and solos, and you're able to actually get 2 nat versions of the 89s, one through solos and one by winning 20 games of Superstar Kickoff, the college mode. And then the final one you get through missions, and it's actually auctionable. The missions one's going to take a little, I'll probably end up doing it next week. The solos only take about an hour, and it seems like the campus ones are going to take probably a couple hours. So the best time for your money basically is do the solos. They take about an hour, and you get the 89 overall fantasy pack, which we will see who we choose later in the episode. But coming into Friday morning, after everything sells, you're going to see I have 400k with 7k training. Remember that 400k, 7k training, basically 700k coins. We actually end up right off the rip buying 2 89 overalls for about 170k. Using half of that training, getting the third 89 overall with a random 3.5k pack, and we're actually going to put those 3 89 overalls into the Reggie Bush set right off rip, and you do get to choose exactly who you want. So you see Reggie Bush, and then you get to choose exactly who you want. We end up for our first 3 going Entrell Roll, Joey Galloway, and I believe Mike Pouncey, the center. You want to choose positions that you don't, well, either A, for the cornerback, wide receivers, high speed, or linemen, because you don't want to spend money on linemen. And we're going to look to sell Reggie Bush for 313k, but this is where the coin making method comes into place. We end up quick selling him for 7,000 training, because with that 7,000 training, I can go and buy 2 more 89 overalls with the 3.5k training. And if you remember, their price was 170k. 180k times 2 is what, 360k taxes, about 325, 330. That's a hell of a lot more than 300k that Reggie Bush is actually going for. So we're going to actually get 2 more of the 89s overall from quick selling Reggie Bush, and then we use our last 3.5k training to get the third 89, and we re-roll the set. And the last 3 players I choose are Javon Curse, the Hannah, the left guard, and Brian Dawkins, the safety. And again, this is where we start to make a shit ton of money. We quick sell Reggie Bush and we start just rinsing the 89s, and they actually go up in price. They go up to about 185. Some of them go for 200k. And so all I'm gonna do, me and my friends, you're gonna sit there and buy Reggie Bushes on the market. They go for anywhere from 315 to 300, I would say. Right now they're a little up. We initially started buying them at 300k, so it's 300k. You quick sell the cards, and then you get 2 cards that go for 185k. I mean, it's simple math. We were making about 50k every 10 minutes, and you're gonna see. I do this a lot. When you get a coin method early on in the year, that's really easy. There's really no risk involved. You can't lose coins. We are going to milk the shit out of this method, and you're gonna see the process. I snipe the Reggie Bushes, we quick sell, we go into the store, buy 2 cards, well, not buy 2, I pull 2 packs, and you're gonna see listing of Roy Williams for 186k, and I believe the other one we pull is gonna be 184k, so that ends up being, I can't really do the math, but we end up making about 40 to 50k off it. Here, let me quickly get the calculator out and do the math. 185 plus 185 minus the 37 tax, 333k. We only spent 300k. That's making 33k in about 5 minutes. So you're gonna see, after doing this for a couple of hours, I end up you can see I buy about 25 Reggie Bushes. I end up net spending with just coins, investing 13.9 million. Not I did have 13.9 million, but I spent 13.9 million into Reggie Bushes. And when we sell all the 89s, rinse and repeat, we get back 17 million, and then with tax, 15.4 million coins. So we actually make 1.4 million coins in a couple of hours. It does take time, but I mean, you're gonna see flashback. We have 400k coins, 7k training. We have 700k basically. Reggie Bush 7k, 300k, 700k coming into the day, and now we're sitting at 1,030,000, and we still have 3 89s to sell. So we will be at about, I think, 1.5 and some change. So 1.5 mil and some change, and on top of that, we have 6 nats that we caught from the sets. So starting with 700k, we're now at 1.5 mil, and we have 6 nat 89s, the best ones. If I wanted to buy these 6 nats on the auction house, it would be 900k coins. So I'd say a pretty successful day. And then finally, I did play some weekend league games Thursday night. Won my first one. Unfortunately, I got a lag out bug. The game basically didn't start, and I lagged out. So 1-1, and then I ended up losing 1 more game, but I won a couple at the end. So I start weekend league, a little rough start for the back-to-back top 100, but we start out 5-2 Thursday night. I wanted to get ahead of games because I knew Friday, I had a feeling it'd be a busy day of MUT, and that ends up happening. So we're gonna be 5-2, and then finally, while you list up the 89s, I ended up doing these solos. It only took like 45 minutes, so I basically buy Reggie Bush, pull the packs, list the cards, and then go do the solos to buy some time. And you do get an 89 overall, and you get to choose whichever one you want. And you remember, I already have 6. I can't remember the exact ones, but I end up choosing Derek Thomas, the Chiefs legend, as our 7th nat. And then I am working towards, I believe I have 6 wins in the Superstar KO mission. So I don't know who I think I'm going to choose Buchanan, the other cornerback, but we will see. But yeah, great. Started out with 700k, ended, not even the day's over, this is midday, ending with 1.5 mil and basically 6 89 overall nats. You can't ask for much better. We will see how this method lasts. But until next time, don't be afraid to like, subscribe if you want to see more of these coin making methods. Until next time, peace.